You're not burnt out because of trading. You're burnt out because of the person you think you have to be when you trade. You think that to be a disciplined trader, you have to be under pressure all the time, which is not the case. Or you think that success comes with sacrifice, like you have to sacrifice every single thing in your life to be successful. And that is not entirely true. So because of this, your body and your mind and your beliefs are out of alignment. You're not in alignment. And when you're not in alignment with what actually trading is, it becomes exhausting because you can only continue for so long. So by the end of this video, you're actually going to understand what trading burnout actually is. I'm going to give you some solutions, how to overcome trading burnout so that you can get back into flow with your mission and then move forward. Because a lot of traders quit during burnout. They can't handle the emotional toll that it has on the body, on the mind. And so they quit and they go and chase the next shiny object. You have to understand this and be able to overcome this. And coming back from burnout can be a daily thing, or it can be a weekly thing, or it could be a quarterly thing. It depends. The way I like to work through and avoid burnout is that I do things daily to stay in alignment. And you're going to find that if you do that, it's going to help you a lot more. But before we get started and really get into it, let's look at what the problem really is. You're trying to trade like a machine, but actually you're in survival mode. You're overreacting, you're chasing setups, and not even that, you're tired. You're trying to learn more information. You're consuming more because you're not where you want to be. So now you're trying to learn more information. You're trying to study harder. And all of that makes trading difficult because you have this expectation. You think that it's like that. And look, I was so burnt out 5 years ago that I quit my business and went all in on just trading, only to get more burnt out in trading. Does that make sense? If you can align with what it takes to trade, it becomes easy. If you can just align with your inner belief, your inner self, your expectations from within, then you are able to get into flow a lot easier without burning out. And so you just are this emotional wreck because one, you're not getting enough sleep. You're obsessing over your charts, looking at your phone at 3 in the morning. You're not where you want to be, so you can't sleep. And then you're watching more content at 3 in the morning, so now you're not getting the right sleep that you should be getting. So then that's causing you to also become impulsive the next day. So then you go and start trading the next day, and because you're impulsive, you're taking bigger risk, you're making bad decisions, and then it's like a loop. It's like a negative feedback loop. So you are scared of being normal like everyone else because I know you. You're not here to be like everyone else. The last thing you want is to go and stay stuck in your 9 to 5. So then you have that expectation of getting out of the rat race, getting out of the 9 to 5 and succeeding as a trader, and then yet you look at yourself and you're not there. And then your results aren't reflecting, and that expectation, that future expectation is taking a toll on you because you're trying to rush the process. You're rushing into trades. You're impatient. And having impatience, being impulsive, having high expectations, and then just overworking the mind, trying to learn more and do more and thinking that you need more indicator, like all of it, you can see how easily it adds up. The solution is quite simple, okay? And besides realigning yourself with your identity and making it automatic so that you're not forcing anything. So basically you have to deprogram your matrix, your old programming from the matrix, and reprogram into this automatic, stoic trader that is disciplined and patient, so that you can get into flow easier automatically. So then already that's one less thing to fight. And then there's other things that we do within my course. We have a module for all of that, but there's other things that we do as well, that I do anyways, that you can do for free. And that is to go for a walk every day. Clear yourself, clear your mind, go for a walk in nature without consuming content, without music. Go walk in silence. This is going to be a huge part in recalibrating on a daily basis, because you have to do this on a daily basis. You have to go away and walk, and then when you go on your walks, when you go for your walk, the best part is that you have these aha moments, you have these downloads, so these ideas will come to you. And then you can take it further. You can do meditation. If you do meditation just for 15 minutes a day, that's going to calm your mind. The other thing you can do is get rid of instant gratification, so do a digital detox. Just stop trying to consume more content. You have to get to a point where you know that you know enough, and what you know is good enough, and just trust in what you know. And how do you trust in what you know? Well, you have to do the backtesting. And this is why I say backtest for 1 hour a day for 100 days, so that you don't burn out. You know, some of you guys are trying to do 10 hours a day of backtesting, thinking that you have to catch up, thinking that 10 hours of backtesting is going to be better. Well, that's not sustainable. It's not sustainable on the long run, and it doesn't rewire your brain. It doesn't fix, it doesn't reshape your character or your personality or your identity or your pattern recognition. It doesn't help. You have to do a little bit over a long period of time, so you space it out. 1 hour a day for 100 days. That's the minimum you should do. And then at that point, your setup becomes automatic. So now you're not freaking out, you're not stressing out over your entries. You know what to expect. You see, you have to understand that trading is being uncertain. So the only thing that you can be certain of is your past data, knowing your win rate and sticking to it and being in control, total emotional control, so that you can carry that same setup in the live market that you were practicing during the backtest. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you can do to just get into flow with your identity, your alignment with your expectations, and then being aligned with your setup and knowing it. All this is going to get rid of the pressure that you don't need, and then it's going to help you move forward. Okay, we talk about all of this. We do all of this stuff within the Inner Edge program. That's the first link in the description if you want to do that. But if you don't want to spend money on yourself and you want to do things for free, which is fine as well, then the best thing I could advise you is to go for a walk every day. Go for a daily walk. That's going to help you recalibrate and reset. It might take longer, but if you want to also get rid of the negative patterns, then obviously that's what we do within the course. Okay, so either way, I hope that was helpful for you. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. Drop your comments below. Until the next video, you're on your own. Take care now. Goodbye.